We are back again at Ngei Primary, pending the allegations that were made by the residents of Raila Village and Haswa Mugumoini Ward. Today we are back to follow what happened exactly about the school fee and the much paid money that parents were saying at Ngei Primary. I'm your host today, Ismail Michuki. Welcome back. Tafadhali tuambie jina lako and kile ambacho kinafanyika kwa shule.
Mimi ni Steven Ogutu Ochieng, yes. Deputy Leader Mugumoini, na mtoto wangu anasoma Ngei Primary School hapa. Yeah. Tuko na issue kubwa sana kwa hii shule. Yeah. Since last year November, since huyo headmaster ingie, yes. Ama head teacher huyo aliingia mgeni. No. Amekuwa akituletea issue ya pesa saa zote. Wakati tulikuwa meeting hapa, yeah. Tuka-agree na mwalimu, yeah. Lakini mwalimu since vile tuli-agree na yeye kama hakufurahishwa, alikalisha watoto na akaambia watoto, yeah. Ili waende wafunzwe na wazazi huko nyumbani na hizo ma WhatsApp. Okay. So hiyo jambo kama hiyo ikutufurahisha, hata mimi kama mzazi ikunifurahisha sana, yeah. Na sikufurahishwa nayo. Na
kumekuwa pia na admission fee ya around 10,000 kwa shule. Hiyo ni kweli tu ama pia ni porojo?
Admission fee ya Ngei najua ni 5,000 ile ambayo ileta. Yeah. Hiyo ndio alikuwa request kila mtu alipe 5,000 kuingia shuleni. Hiyo ya 10,000 sisi hatuelewi.
Na maybe tena tuko na mzazi mwingine huku pembeni atuelezee kwa kina kile ambacho anajua kuhusu maneno ya Ngei Primary.
Kwa jina mimi ni Kevin Chasala, mzazi, niko na mtoto hapa kwa grade 5, ana transit to grade 6. Hii mwaka ni candidate, but for now imagine hata hakuna mtoto transit to the next level ya class kwa sababu wanaambiwa ni lazima ulipe deni, vitu mingi wamekuwa vikwazo mingi, mpaka mtoto hata leo asubuhi alikuwa amekataa kwenda shule, anasema mimi sitaki kwenda shule juu amekataa kunipeleka the next class, unaona. So hata in fact kutoka PP2 kwenda grade 1 pia mwalimu ana demand pesa. Tunashangaa hiyo pesa ni ya nini? Mtoto amekuwa Ngei Primary School, yes. From PP1, PP2, anataka kwenda grade 1. Sasa unajaza form na unalipa pesa ambapo hatujui hiyo pesa ni ya nini. Unalipa 2,000, they demand 2,000. Again mtoto anataka kwenda grade 7, also anataka pesa. Uniform huwezi jinunulia uniform. Mwalimu amedemand lazima ununue uniform, mali unafanya nini? Mali lazima ununue. Na in fact uniform kitu expensive, 7,500 si kitu ya kununua uniform na hii economy tunayo saa hizi. Yes. Na ukienda kujinunulia you'll spend almost 3,000 to 2,000 to 3,000, lakini wao wana demand like 7,500 ndio upate uniform, of which hata president mwenyewe alikataa. Alisema wazazi wako at will kununua uniform mali unataka. So tumekuja hapa ku demand questions. We want to know why deputy head teacher akona nini? Akona kiburi. For example, last Friday alitoa watoto kwa shule, yeah. Saa 9, yeah. Akaambia endeni nyumbani kwenu mfundishe na wazazi wenu kwa WhatsApp. So huyo ni head teacher anaongea hivyo. Okay. So tunataka kujua kwa nini ama ni nini, kwa sababu huyu ni mtu teacher mgeni, yeah. Ule Mr. Garment nilikuwa na yeye hatukuwa na hizo shida zote, lakini sasa teacher mgeni amekuja, yeah. Tumeanza kuwa na issues. Wazazi huku nje wamekuwa sad, they are very sad and annoyed na yeye. So from today we want to have answers. If you don't get answers today, yeah. We'll take the next step. Tunataka kwenda TSC, twende Wilson headquarters tujue what is going on.
It was a meeting with a lot of tension on air right from the beginning, before the official beginning of the meeting. We saw even the police being called to come before we started the meeting.
Tumefanya makosa, tungoje huko nje.
Utuchukue huko nje, si hapa.
Even me am pardon.
I know.
So you are aggressing me. No, I'm aggressive. You won't tell us you arrest us.
Eh, mwalimu, sasa hapa imekuwa ngumu.
I'm not violent. There's no one. You are part of this meeting. You are part of this meeting.
Yes.
Let's sit down with the don't lecture us. If you are part of this meeting, sit down. Don't lecture us.
That's why I said
don't lecture us.
We in order.
We are in order. Sit down. We are here.
And at long last, we started the meeting peacefully with a word of prayer.
Kwa mkutano ambao tumeketi, Baba tunaomba utuongoze. Kila tutakachojadiliana hapa naomba na sisi. Katika jina la Yesu Mungu.
The B.O.M chair also was there, and he was the one who was doing the answering of questions that were being asked by the people who came for the meeting, and the head teacher could not talk. Until now, the questions which are being asked to the B.O.M chair, the B.O.M chair couldn't answer, and now the headmistress had now to come through so that she could clear the air about the allegations that we earlier aired in our social media account and channel of Langata TV. It was a very successful meeting with a lot of things taking place from right at the beginning to the end, and the head teacher herself had now to clarify a lot of things that were being said.
You saw me consulting. I was consulting the offices up there, and I was told the school is run by the B.O.M, and so they should answer these questions. I do not want to get in trouble with my bosses, and that is why you keep on seeing me making notes. It is unfortunate. I am feeling that I have to defend myself. And about PP2, and let me tell you, I am so disappointed with the parents of Ngei that they are making wrong allegations. Nobody has come to my office to ask me for a logo. Anybody here, I want to hear. Mtu amekuja for a logo, nikamnyima. I want to know. Number 2, you are in the meeting wewe unasema 17. If you are truthful before God, you would tell these parents that it was not 17,000. What I said, and I can repeat now, I told them, as we were looking, because we were benchmarking, we checked where else the uniform, and I want to say the truth. Na kwingine tukasema, there are some schools that are asking for a sweater, a fleece, a windbreaker, plus now the others. And I have the minutes, by the way. And tukasema, to strike a balance so that we reduce the heavy burden for the parents, we come up with one item. One item. Tutoe sweater, tutoe tutoe hizo. We come with a compromise. And the compromise was a fleece. One parent akasema, why don't we add a windbreaker? I said, it is up to you, you are the people buying. So most of the parents walisema hapana. So we settled for a fleece at 2,500. We settled for a trouser at 1,000 on a skirt, a shirt, a tie. That amount that was coming to 4,700. Somebody decided to misrepresent information. When I started seeing the messages you people are writing, I was asking whether it is this Ngei or the Ngei in Huruma, because you are talking your own things. Now, when somebody went to those higher offices to say that I am charging school fees, I asked my people whether we are talking about this Ngei, because the 1,500 that I'm being told, as far as I'm concerned, this school does not have any school fees. And I want even the parents who are here to say that they have been charged school fees. And then you multiply 15 by 3 times, it comes to 45. Then you multiply by a population of schools that I do not know, it comes to 4 million. And then you say it is for the head teacher. Surely, even when you are talking, please present facts. Kalisho chini, how will I know? If you don't tell me, watoto wanachapwa because of tuition, how will I know?
So my question is, if those debts are not paid, they will not go to the next level.
I am hoping that parents will pay.
And if they don't pay?
I don't know. You tell me. We are not living here.
Kama mimi nimelipa.
No.
Wako sasa taumia.
No. The teachers should also be truthful. Kutoka Wednesday, the children, anybody who has paid, they have been promoted. Wherever you people have gone, or the people who have given you information, they are giving you wrong information, and you have chosen to misrepresent the information instead of getting clarity. If you are truthful, especially the parents here, you have attended our class meetings. I have class meetings minutes here, and I said I will not even bring the typed. I want raw, written by the teachers during class meetings. One of the parents here who went wherever they went, alienda akaulizwa, na hiyo pesa unaitishwa ilipitishwa wapi? Akasema yeye hajui, hajawahi sikia, hajawahi itwa. But I told my director, I am presenting copies of the minutes because it is in those minutes that we have agreed. And if you are truthful, if you have been attending meetings, and you don't call meetings abruptly, we set dates. If you have been truthful and you attended our meetings, you know we agreed. And those are the things we are enforcing. But now when it comes to enforcing, munaruka. Na hivyo ndivyo nilisema, hawa wakirecord, munaruka. We agreed in our meetings, but munaruka. You refuse. One, you see these records, and the teachers are giving me all these records. These records. All this. Hii ndio madeni ile mnasema hamjui. Hii madeni. If we go through the minutes of every class, all the way from grade 1 to class 8, you will see the kind of things we agreed to do. Number one, I will deal with the diary. We agreed that a diary is our mode of communication between the school and the parents. I am surprised to hear you people say, diary haijawahi andikwa. Hujawahi kuja kuniambia, mwalimu wangu wa class, I write in the diary, I am the head teacher, I am not a class teacher. How can I run, or if you people do not report to me what is happening in the classes, how will I know? I do not know that the teachers are not using the diaries because you're not reporting. Probably you're not reporting because you want to gather dossier to use against me. I do not know. But diaries, I do not know. One thing I know, we agreed in the class meetings and I keep telling them, make sure it is signed. Hii ingine yote pesa mnaona ni ile iko nje. Ukiangalia the same with this one. Hiyo ini ile pesa imekataliwa nayo. This is the 7 going to class 8. This is the 7. All this money ninadaiwa. All this money ninadaiwa. When you were talking, you chose, and I have seen those messages and I have seen them, but you have chosen to pick tuition because you people know tuition is illegal. You have chosen to capitalize on tuition.
No, but we have been paying tuition.
No. Allow me.
We have been paying.
I do not know. I am not a class teacher. And my teachers can even tell you, I do not deal with the tuition. I told them, can you get for me the money for diary? Can you get me exam money? Can you get me holiday homework books? Can you also follow on projects money? Can you imagine grade 3, 4, 5 and 6 wamekuwa wakifanya projects za NEC. We had class 6 last year doing chickens. Mr. Maragi followed. We got chicken on Madeni. Tukapata chicken kwa Madeni. Ndio project ya chicken iendelee. Up to now, grade 6 hawa walimaliza. Madeni yao yako hapa. Hawa wanaenda grade 7. They refused. Kuna wale walikuwa wanapika. It is, stop demonizing the teachers. The teachers made sure that every child got a score, including those who did not.
Choose your words wisely. We are not demonizing teachers.
No, I said it is not good. Let me tell you, from where we are, Mwalimu, they sat with the curriculum designs. They looked at all the subjects, subject economic project, and I told them, sit together. You agree on these projects, all the way from implementation to the items that will be needed to actualizing it, and then you come up with a figure. Give the parents. The parents were given. The teachers came to me, they told me, and I told them, you are the people who are dealing with the parents, please follow them up. Madeni iko hapa. We have been doing exams. Minutes are here very clearly. Nasema, this is grade 6, the one that is proceeding to class 7. Every week, exams to start training them on how to do exams to prepare them for KIPSEA. Every exam weekly at 100 shillings. And this is grade 6, 7 and 8 because they were the higher classes. We passed, it is in the minutes. Madeni hayo yote yako hapo. Apart from these exams we agreed at a school level, there are those exams that are brought by the sub-county. Those exams, once they are delivered by the sub-county, ikishafika tunapatia mtoto wote because this is comparative for the entire sub-county. After 2 days, tunatumiwa invoice. Invoice, huwezi kuanza kusema ati hakuna pesa, hakuna nini. I was telling my B.O.M, I am not going to be nice to the B.O.M anymore because I pay for those exams so that the children can pay, hoping that the parents will pay for the exam, but nobody pays back. I will not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If
The
it's
parents have
not
said
willing
2,000.
to mention, it's okay.
I will not mention because you know. But
So we are going to put our mouth.
yes,
We are going to insert it here.
yes.
We are going to make our
No
The parents have
problem.
said 2,000.
Now, no, wale nimewambia 2,000.
Yes, so that's why I want to say.
Now 2,000. Now wakaniambia,
Excuse me, madam.
please let me first say
Please.
2,000. Wakaniambia they paid. Nikawambia with this form, please go there, uandikiwe hapa. Uandikiwe hapa that.
That's understood.
Ulilipa. Then mukiandikiwa hapa hakuna mtu amekubali kuniandikia. Ndio niseme ECD waliniadmitia watoto in Ngei, then I proceed.
That's understood between the county and the national government. I'm actually understanding that. My question is, your admission you are charging, I understand from outside, be it not from Ngei or any other place, to come. Maybe enrollment in grade 1, 2, up to 8 or whatever. You are refusing to put that figure, and you have stated it here clearly. You have been allowed by the government to charge. Why don't you want to
Because you're trying to at you,
Is it a uniform fee that you're charging 2,000? Maybe Hulu Gardens is charging 3,000?
I only run Ngei.
Yes, yes.
So I wouldn't know.
But why is Ngei becoming unique to other holidays?
What are the others doing? Maybe you can help me.
Yeah, that is what we are now trying to
Maybe you need to help me.
Since you said that
Yes.
you did a letter with the directorate, okay, your director allowed you to charge some levies. Kindly just put it on record.
So no,
It's
we're
something-
also making it clear. That
No,
Yes.
the way
So that's misinformation.
has been authorized by the director
Yes.
up there. So we are going to
So
that.
that
That is a
misinformation
statement we have been given.
cannot go outside there.
Yes.
At Ngei is
That
charging
she-
10,
ile
5.
kinafanya yeye ni kukosoa
Can
director
the
yake
parent
na
just simply know?
Yeah, it's simple.
you know,
Please.
a shouting match here will not help anybody.
Okay, we are not shouting.
It will not help anybody.
We are not shouting.
And you are shouting.
We are sorry.
Now you're shouting.
We are sorry.
This meeting, I said probably it is God sent, so
Yes.
that I can clear the air.
Please do.
We are sorry.
Let me tell you, I know policy because I'm an enforcer of policy here.
Yes.
And when I came here, one of the things, especially when I sat with my B.O.M, is to ask, how has Gato been running the school? And I also consulted him. Nagato, when you see maybe probably how it was running, it was very comfortable for parents because nothing was happening. And because of that, there was a lot of things. Maybe some of these people may not tell you some of the things we did here when I came, because Mr. Gato could not run the school without money. So I inherited a situation that was so huge. Some of the things we did, and going forward, I think B.O.M, would be important to tell them some of the things we did. There was a time I left this place at 9 and clogging the drainage at my expense. Some of those things you may not know. You do not, please also talk about the nice things we have done. Talk about nice things also. A lot of things here without a single cent, because this school does not have. So we went for a meeting with the head teachers and I asked them, what do you people do? So every other school has some levies. Every parent is paying something except Ngei. So I asked Gato, how have you been running the school? Ananiambia tu unafanya ile unaweza, hiyo ingine unawacha. Since I can see that is where you people want us to go back to, but it is fine. You are the stakeholders, the major stakeholders. I am transitional.
I think that is a long term, madam. But if you cannot be true, then I think our being here is no use. You cannot call us immediate stakeholders.
Major. Hey, you are also listening. Hata yeye anatafuta maneno. Here, I said major stakeholders. You are the major stakeholders. Because I am transitional.
We are here to help you run
I am transitional.
Find a solution.
I could come out today from Ngei, and another person will come here.
Yes.
Inherit the same things. And if the stakeholders, the owners of the children, do not agree to sit at the table and agree that we need to do this so that this can happen, nothing will happen.
Maybe we are trying to help you, but you are not understanding something. Let me tell you, in schools a lot of things, bureaucracies happen. Because you realize that since you don't want to state the figure, somebody is going to say, Ngei, we are taking 10,000. And that's not true. So you are giving this room for people to misrepresent you. I really don't want you to.
I say it, and so I want to say what I told my director.
Yes.
I will ask that you allow me to charge some levy. That's
it?
That is what I asked. With admission, for admission, not for anything else. And I came and sat with these my people, and I told them, it is on record.
Yes.
And I told them, how much
is that? You can just tell us instead of getting stories outside here.
We have come here for clarification.
Yes.
Just tell us how much is it?
You know, I saw 15,000, I saw 10,000, I saw what?
Now tell us.
It is 5,000. Any newcomer is 5,000 shillings. And I want you to tell me the truth because nyinyi wa hapa. Hapa kuna wazazi wa Ngei, kuna wazazi wa Lang'ata West, kuna wazazi wa Uhuru Gardens. I want you in truth. Mbele ya Mungu museme wanachajiwa pesa ngapi.
On that I will applaud you because sisi hata Ngei hii last time watoto huyo wangu wako class 8 alilipa 8,000.
Halafu ikaenda wapi? Where did it go?
We don't know.
Where is this money that I'm charging going? Where is it going? I want you to tell me.
5,000 mina find iko reasonable.
Where is this? No, ni jibuni hata nyinyi. Where have you been told that this money is going?
Can I answer you? In the interest of time.
No, mkubwa.
Okay.
Where is that money going?
Let me explain something. You see, you are saying other schools. I had a meeting with the Lang'ata West, and they said they are charging 10,000.
10,000.
Okay. And it was explainable and reasonable. Why? Because she told us that there are other students who are coming, because Lang'ata West is performing a lab, they are coming from private schools, they are well off. So she cannot just admit them. But again, she said she would have understanding with the poor children from the slums.
Absolutely.
That's my issue. My issue is on the poor children from the slums. You say I've been at the office, chief's office.
Wacha nikujamazisha.
Just a minute. There are other parents who cannot even afford that 5,000.
Wacha nikwambie.
5,000.
Right now, are we discussing the newcomers, or is our major issue our children in the classes?
The newcomers.
No. This meeting.
For me.
Do you know? And I want to say this. Every new parent who has come here, na nimemwambia, before afanye interview, ninamwambia, you know, I am telling them, and they should also be truthful. Ninawambia, there will be interview. Mtoto akipita tutamchukua.
For free?
Interview is 500 shillings. Unaona hiyo pay bill? Ninawaonyesha that pay bill. It is for Ngei. Once mtoto apite, and they should tell you these things. Mtoto akipita unafanya nini? Analipa 5,000. Ndio mtu make a decision. You make a decision from there. Do you know? Hakuna mzazi amesema ameshindwa. Na wale wamesikia kama wanaweza enda polepole, they have come to my office and they have told me this. And if it was apart from the fact that these are documents for the government, for the school, I can show you. There are those who have paid less than that because that is what they could afford.
Yes.
You know? So kuna vita ingine without facts, it does not, you know?
Why is it that the pupils have not transited to the next?
I told the teachers to get wanichukulie madeni ya exam, ya diaries, ya holiday homework books, ya nini ingine. There were 4 items. Wanichukulie madeni. Unfortunately, na nyinyi, you are the parents. I may not know what really goes on in the classes. If parents get to hear, unajua, whatever ninaona kwa mitandao, it simply says head teacher is punishing children. I do not know how the teachers are enforcing, and I want you to know because probably you may know. Wakati walimu wanaitisha pesa, Do you think wataitisha pesa ya shule wakatae kuitisha yao madeni yao tuition? Si lazima itishe. So even when
it was a very successful meeting with a lot of things taking place from right at the beginning to the end, and the head teacher herself had now to clarify a lot of things that were being said, of which some were true and some were not true. We know that at the school. There is a lot also of pending bills that are supposed to be paid, which the head teacher herself also confirmed to us that they have bills for Kenya Power, which are going up to 158,000 Kenya shillings, which are pending, which should be paid. There have been agreements between the teachers and the parents and the B.O.M members, whereby the parents are now not delegating their duties as they agreed in the previous meetings, because there were meetings in each and every class. See you next time. Again, to look for clarifications about the Ngei primary saga. There's been a meeting today from the leaders and members who are coming from the same village and Mugumoini ward. And at least let us get to know what they had talked about from the meeting and what are the results of the meeting. Let me take one or two people who will talk about it. Please introduce yourselves and tell us what about the meeting and how it happened.
Yes, I'm Kevin Bernard. There was an allegation that has been going on now it's 3 weeks. So we decided as leaders, we come here and seek for clarification. We have met the head teacher of Ngei Primary School. We have hired out our views and then ametuambia what was happening. So we have come to solution, and kuna vitu zilikuwa za ukweli na kuna zile zilikuwa za uongo. So hizo za ukweli teacher amekubali atarekebisha ili to make sure shule may move on, na pia tuna seek parents wa Ngei Primary School. They work so closely na the board, ile board ya parents hapa na head teacher, ili shule isonge mbele. Juu kuna venye pia head teacher amelia kidogo, na pia sisi kama binadamu pia tumesikiza. So we were here as leaders. I think the other leaders can give their view, but on my part naona wazazi wafanye kazi karibu na board pamoja na head teacher ili shule iendelee mbele.
Asante sana. Let me just take Bwana Miguna, then we do the next.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Joseph Mugambi Guna ama Muguna. Hivyo rafiki yetu amesema kumekuwa na shida over the last 2 weeks. Kwa mitandao wengi wameona, mara mwalimu amechange 5,000, mara kuadmiti mtoto ni 2,000 and so on. Hizo vitu tumejaribu kuongea pamoja na mwalimu na these other stakeholders. Mr. Ndunga has moderated the meeting so well. Na we have come to a conclusion ya kwamba tushirikiane, wazazi tushirikiane, ile kidogo mzazi yako naye waacha aende ongea na mwalimu vizuri, mtoto andimitiwe, watoto wasome, ni shule yetu, and we want to see the best of this school. Thank you very much.
Okay, Bwana Nyananga, what can you say about that?
Thank you so much. My name is Kiongozi Nyananga. We've had a very healthy discussion with the school management headed by the principal, the B.O.M chair. We've also had the PTA chair with us. So we've had a discussion that has touched on a number of issues, not limited to the admission, the administration. We've also talked about the issues to do with the junior primary graduation, the punishment issues, among other issues that were being aired out here by the parents. And so quite noting is that we've agreed on a number of issues with the 3 stakeholders concerned, and the most important thing is that we expect the resolutions to be honored and be, of course, done something about, so that we can have the best for Ngei. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. We also still have one guy who would like again to hear or maybe hear his view upon the meeting today.
Yeah, I think the meeting was fruitful. We have discussed the issues which was contentious, and we have agreed with the school. What I would want to say is that for the other schools which are around, like we have had just now a parent has reported to me from Langata West Primary. There is an admission fee charge of 10,000 for the junior secondary school. Yes. And there is a 5,000 for interview. So we want to send a warning that we are not going to take it lightly. We need the schools to be friendly to our people. that money is too much for our people, especially from parents from the Kijiji. So they should reconsider that. And
lastly, what I can say, tukikuja hapa the board and the teacher walikuwa nadhani sisi ni magoons wenye wanakuja kupiga kelele. Sisi ni wenye tunajua law, aswa kitu na concern watoto ya shule. Hatuwezi kuja na goons hapa tuanze kurusha mawe nini. So we have used the diplomatic way to make sure that this thing we have discussed it and now tumeimaliza. So hopefully tuone kama watatimiza venye tumeongea, but walianza vibaya, walituletea polisi hapa, na pia sisi tumeonyesha pia sisi hatuogopi polisi, jua sisi tunaishi na mapolisi huko, but at the end of it tumemaliza mzuri.
Okay. Yeah. I think on that police issue, I'm the person who was contacted that I'm organizing youths to come here. I was called by the police, Minister of Interior. I want to say that I don't advocate for any mobilization of youth in matters of education. Professionally, I'm a teacher, and I do want diplomatic ways, and just like what we've done. So that is the clear what I want to go there, outside there, that we are peaceful, loving Kenyans. Thank you.
Yeah, miongoni mwetu pia tuko na msichana mmoja, mwanadada, tungependa pia jitambulishe kisha atupe pia 2-3 kulingana na mkutano wa leo.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Sizzlin Rael. Okay, mimi kenye nimeona kwanza, naona ni kama mwalimu alipata wrong information hapa, cause vile tumekuja tumeona ameita polisi. Actually nikiingia nilisikia soja akiongea na mwalimu akisema atita polisi. Luckily walikuwa wanaongea na lugha yangu na nikamuanza back. Nikamwambia no, sisi hata tuko hapa kuvuruga, we are here in peace, tuko tu hapa kuongea, so no need ya kuita polisi. So aliona nikaa tulikuja na vurugu, though meeting ilianza watu wakiwa na high tempered, watu wakiwa wamejaa hasira, but tumemaliza vizuri. So kenye mimi ningeaje wazazi wetu huku nje, tukiitwa meetings shule tukue tunaenda. Ndio mtoto asikuje kukuambia kitu yenye ujui ilipitizwa aje. So tukiitwa meetings tukue tuna attend meetings kwa shule, na tukue na good relationship between parents and teachers. So that's all.
Yeah, pia tungependa kupata maoni kutoka kwa Coach Steve, kwa maana yake tukiwa pale ndani teacher and Steve walikuwa wanaonekana ni kama ni rivals, wanajuana kwa kitu fulani. Maybe Steve tuambie mbona teacher anakujua sana na ni nini pia anasema unajua na kutaka kusema.
Kwa majina ni Coach Steve ama Steven Ogutu, coach wa Shofco, deputy leader Mugumoini. Kitu ningesema mwalimu alikuwa jaribu kuzuia kuwa hataki wazazi wajue ukweli juu tumekuwa naye hapo since last year vile alipokuja hapa, na kuna vile alinitwist akanitoa kwa hiyo committee ya board members. So hiyo siwezi ingilia kwa saizi. Yeye kitu namuomba ya kuwa na wazazi wetu ambao watasikiza na wazazi pia wasikize. Relationship yetu na mwalimu tuwe na ambatana. Isikuwe huyu anasema hii na yule anasema ile. Lakini ukweli ndio tunasimamia Miss Steve. Ndio maana mwalimu hapo anataka niongee ukweli wake. Yale alikuwa amesema pale ndani na yale nimearudia. Vile alisema ndio vile niliarudia. Hata kama anatoka kama kuna ile bado question mark. Hii island alisema. Na bado nasimama na ukweli, na nitakufa na ukweli juu wazazi walikuwa wananililia mimi juu kuna ule ambao akafaa pereka ukweli alikuwa anaitwa Tom Moti na hakufanya hivyo. Mimi nimefanya hivyo kama vile wazazi walikuwa wananililia. Sasa naomba tu wazazi hivi tukoparate na mwalimu ili tusukume shule ya Ngei mbele. Asante.
Back to you, Ishmael Michuki from Langata TV.
Tensions were high pending the allegations that were made by the residents and the parents of Ngei Primary School about the head teacher. And today we came and for seeking the clarifications and have the meeting with the head teacher and the board of members and the PTA chair. All were available today, and we had a very conclusive meeting which bared a lot of fruits today. Back to you. See you next time. I'm your host, Ishmael Michuki.